Hey everybody, I'm Tom LeBlanc. I'm the editor of Commercial Integrator. Today I'm lucky to be joined by Nic Milani. He's the director of technology and development for Crestron. Hi Nick.
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about video collaboration and UCC, Unified Communication and Collaboration.
Sure.
It's a really hot topic in the integration market and with our readers. And I think one of the reasons is there's just so many products, there's so many solutions, there's so many ways that companies can communicate and collaborate nowadays. And that's a good thing for integrators and system designers. But it also kind of creates some challenges, I would say, in terms of, how to create the system design that's right, not only for the present, but for the future
Mm.
of their clients is, the way they're going to use UCC. So that's a kind of a long way of saying, what kind of advice do you have for system designers when it comes to UCC?
Yeah, it really is tricky, and I think you're hitting the nail on the head when you identify today versus tomorrow. And it's the systems and tools that people are using are evolving so quickly. What we're using today, Google Hangouts, didn't even exist, 10 years ago. And what we've really seen is this transition from kind of a fixed formal architecture where I go to a specific room to do a specific task, type in the IP address, pound with the bridge number, and these systems that were difficult and kind of burdensome to use, but very powerful when they were, to a much more open, kind of consumer-friendly type approach. The idea of FaceTime on my phone or Google Hangouts like we're using right now. And what it does is it stretches the way we think about the technology. So if I'm talking to an integrator, what I love to talk to them about is the idea of thinking about systems that are flexible, open architectures for the future. And as a prime example, that's what Crestron's been pushing really hard over the last couple of years with the Mercury device that we offer. Now, Mercury, what makes it unique is I can bring any laptop in, use any soft codec, quickly connect, extend my desktop, have a great video conference, and then collapse the conversation and move on. And that doesn't matter if I'm using WebEx or Skype for Business or GChat or whatever it is, I can use that tool. And so this ultimately gives us the flexibility, gives an integrator the confidence to install a system and realize it's going to evolve over time. To that point about the evolution, I'll even say that, we're in the midst of a really big revolution even within Crestron and pushing our UCC products even further beyond just Mercury. And you're going to see a lot of exciting news in the coming months there. But part of the beauty of what we're sharing with our customers is that if you have that existing Mercury, it'll be a firmware update when Microsoft Teams is formally unveiled in September. And when Zoom Rooms, if you want to use Zoom Rooms, then you can switch it over to that architecture. Or you can leave it as an open device that anybody can plug into and use it. And end customers ultimately, when they evaluate that device, find that to be incredibly powerful because it decouples the hardware purchase from the software purchase. We used to buy UC stack as a complete stack, from the cloud service all the way down to the microphone pod on the table, right? And that worked great, except for if the software no longer met the needs of the organization, I had to throw the hardware out too. What Crestron's done is decoupled the two, so we've separated it right there in the middle. Choose the software stack that makes sense for you, whether that's a Microsoft product or a Google product or whatever it is, but confidently purchase the Crestron gear and realize that it'll support all those different environments.